So the main talking point for the first half, at least where Jeonbuk are concerned, will be the red card for Nana Boateng. For Suwon FC, the home side today, well, they're not yet having to face Moon Sun Min, still on the Jeonbuk bench, but they are making a change of their own. Lee Seung-woo appearing to be very much ready for action, earlier than he was away at Incheon last time when he was a second half substitute and scored the winner from the penalty spot. Suwon FC yet to concede this season, yet to lose, but this is round two and the second half is underway. See, there's certainly a change from Jeonbuk's point of view that we've not actually seen the camera pick up and focus on yet, but that's number 9 right now, Thiago, looking to make an immediate impact, and that will change the atmosphere of Jeonbuk's attack, definitely give them a different sort of option, one that they'll need to relieve some of the pressure that they faced in the first half. Anderson, though, cutting in for Suwon FC, who with Lee Seung-woo now on the ball, fancy their chances of 3 points. Lee Seung-woo coming on for Ji Dong-won, just as he did at Incheon. And that was a cross that might have fared better, but Anderson recovers it all the way on the other side, and then across to Lee Seung-woo. Still, Lee Seung-woo, great footwork, and it's 1-0 Suwon FC! And 2-2 for the former Barca boy. Tipped to be a player in the same breath as Lionel Messi. Well, that footwork was worthy of just about the best. He danced his way through the Jeonbuk defence. And if he can play with that sort of consistency, his apparently favoured move back to Europe won't be far off. That was a moment of brilliance. And Jeonbuk, whatever plans they conjured up at half-time, have been undone. Now, Anderson almost drifted offside, but Lee Seung-woo didn't need him anyway. Played it almost back to himself off of Don, another substitute who's not been announced formally yet by the on-screen graphics. Lee Seung-woo with a slightly unconventional celebration. Well, it's good to do it in front of the South Korea national team management. And Anderson has another go. He was integral to the build-up. And here's Lee Seung-woo again. He's gone down in the box. He's looking for a penalty. Now that's either outrageous simulation in need of a yellow card, really, or it's a penalty. One or the other. Now we have confirmation of Park Jae-yong coming off. Vinicius is the other who's missing for this second half so far. Was short of fitness, we understand, but he was one of the more active Jeonbuk lineup in the first half, even if his best chances were well outside the box. No penalty. VAR reviews over. Lee Seung-woo's lucky not to get booked in that case. Jeonbuk in the quarter-final stage of the Champions League faced that distraction during this week, and they will again next week. Not dealt with that very well. The players that they have had fit are seemingly fatigued, the likes of Thiago having come on at half-time. Several other players not even in the matchday squad having featured on Tuesday night. Understandably, they want to reach the semi-finals of the Champions League, but around the world see plenty of teams balancing midweek football, and doing so without their squad being decimated in quite the same manner as Jeonbuk's today. Yunbit Garam corner. Suwon, having taken the lead, now pushing for a second. Still only 26 years old, Lee Seung-woo, and only just turned 26 at that. So much potential in his teenage years. He's been rebuilding his career back in his home country. Where does the story go from here? Well, that remains to be seen. The particular chapter we're in started very well with 2 goals in 2 games so far and counting, and now threading it through to Park Chol-woo, and Monreal can get there. The first touch of Young let him down, and then Lee Seung-woo can connect with the cross. Jeonbuk survived just about. Thiago can't pick up the thread through pass. Well, Thiago was understandably tempted by the move from Daejeon to Jeonbuk, but the way the season started, you could easily see Jeonbuk languishing behind Daejeon this season. Young for Suwon FC, who are just so comfortable with the system they're playing. Manager Kim Eun-jung. Park Chol-woo keeps it in play. Got Anderson in support. Uses him eventually. And it's a great ball through. Yunbit Garam can't quite capitalise on that, but Anderson has been impressive today. Said it in the first half, probably say it again before full time. here's the goal. Petrosek. Well, he didn't find his way into the starting 11 too often after he joined last season. But while we've seen that replay, I'm sorry to say that we've missed a goal because Thiago seemingly has put the ball in the back of the net. You spend too much time looking at a replay of one goal, and Jeonbuk, completely against the run of play, have given themselves a major lifeline. And what has happened there? We need to see the replay. Choi Chol-soon with the ball through. Han Kyo-won on the volley. Thiago picking up where he left off last season. One of the prolific scorers in this division. It's a lovely finish. It's the first time Jeonbuk have had a sniff in the second half. And as I said, enjoying too much the view of Lee Seung-woo's goal. The camera panned away, and before we knew it, Jeonbuk were back level. Well, when you're up against it the way Jeonbuk have been with their squad situation that we talked about through the first half, a little bit of luck can just get you back on an even footing. There was nothing